Hey, hello, good morning, and welcome to another video in the series that I call Morning Coffee with Alan. My name is Alan Combies. I'm a transformational coach, and really I see what I do is really helping people have, create a better relationship with themselves so they can have a more harmonious relationship with life. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about tapping, FasterEFT style, very quickly, because I get a lot of questions about, hey, I'm tapping on this, but it doesn't seem to be working, or I'm tapping on that, and it can be anything. It can be emotional issues, it can be memories, it can be just, usually when people are asking me those questions, it's about an overall sensation or feeling, or maybe it's a physical manifestation in their body, like like fatigue or pain or something like that. And so one of the things I've noticed over the years, working with people, working with myself, is that what we've been conditioned to believe is that, and this can be on a very subconscious level, is that it's not okay to feel stuff. And so what happens is when we have feelings, we push them away, and we move out of our bodies and into our heads, and we start rationalizing, and we start trying to manipulate and figure things out in our head. Well, the more we do that, the busier it gets up here. And what ends up happening is you've heard the metaphor of spinning a lot of plates, right? Well, it seems like you're spinning a lot of plates, but really what you're doing is you're avoiding feeling something, and you're creating more and more mental noise. So I notice what people do is when they want to change their experience and they want to use FasterEFT tapping, is often what they'll do is they'll feel the experience, or they'll notice the experience, and then they'll put a wall up, and then they'll begin tapping. And I've seen even experienced practitioners do this. They'll say, "Gosh, I've made so many changes, but there's this one thing where I just can't really budge it." And I watch them work on themselves, and they put up a wall, and then they tap. And it comes from that conditioned response of wanting to avoid that experience and avoid that feeling. And so what you can begin to do is begin to take a softer approach. And you don't have to let all of it in at once, but just let enough of it in to experience it and feel it, and then begin to tap. And just be patient with yourself. Now, the number one thing you can begin to realize that may be helpful is that whatever it is that you're afraid to look at and afraid to experience, is not actually happening to you, right? It's made of thought, it's memories, it's emotions, and we are actually designed to process those things. And the only reason it is not, the only reason it's still in place is because you innocently have not allowed it to process. And so I hope that helps, right? Just take a more gentle approach with yourself. Recognize where you might be putting up walls, and address it. Don't be no longer fear experiencing the thought or the feeling or the sensation or whatever it might be. All right, I hope that helps. This is Alan Combies, Transformational Coach. Another video in a series called Morning Coffee with Alan. Please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the little bell to be notified when I put these videos out. I'm going to be doing much more of them, and hopefully they're helpful, and I'd love to hear from you. All right, thanks again. We'll see you in the next one.